Hey TYPO3 community, welcome back to another video, and this time we're going to take a look at the all new admin panel, so stay tuned. So the team has been working really hard on the new admin panel because the old one was, like a bit dated and we basically didn't touch it for the last decade. So let's take a look how it looks now. So if we go into our TYPO3 install and go to the template module, we can then enable a simple line, which is config.adm_panel equals 1. We're going to do that right now. Save it. And if we then reload our start page, you will see a very small thing in the lower right-hand corner. And this is the new ADM panel. So if we unhide it, it'll expand and you'll see the new settings section that you can work with. And once you've enabled it, you can see the admin panel expand, and it'll give you a lot of information on the current site's rendering. So if you're a developer, you might be interested in TypoScript information. So you can see when the script started, the root line ID, etc., and a couple of stuff for TypoScript information. You can also see general parameters that have been handed into TYPO3, which makes debugging very, very easy. So you can see whether a page is cached, the amount of user int objects, the overall parse time of the page, and a couple more things. If you are not a developer, you might be interested in the Settings tab. And what the Setting tab does, this is what you will give an editor to work with. And as editors, you want to do a few things to check how your content would look like under different circumstances. So a simple example would be to show pages that have been hidden. So you can create pages hidden first and then take a look how the website would look like if those pages were available. So if we check this checkbox and click the Update Settings button, you will now see that it will move into preview mode in the top right-hand corner. And if we reload the page, you can now see the page about Baristas International, which is a page we have in our backend right here, and you can see it's hidden. So this is very helpful if you want to show hidden pages. But there's more things you can do. So you can also show hidden records. So imagine you have the news extension installed and there's a couple of news that are still hidden and you want to see what the website would look like once you unhide those records. This works exactly the same way. Another very helpful thing is the fluid debug output. So if we set this, you can now see that all paths around the templates are displayed on the website. And this is very helpful if you start to override templates in your own extension, in the site package, wherever you want to. And you can now see where these things are actually coming from. So really, really helpful. But there's more, because what you can also see down here is that you can basically simulate a point in time in the past or in the future, which is very helpful to take a look at, say, your winter promotion. And last but not least, you can set a user group to take a look at how the website would look like if a user of a certain group would be logged into the system. Next up, we got caching stuff. So what you can now do is you can clear the page cache of the current page, which is something, sometimes you have to tell an editor to do that. And they fiddle around and they don't know where the page is exactly coming from in the page tree because they only see parts of the tree. Now they can just clear the page cache for this page specifically. And last but not least, you can edit the current page in the TYPO3 backend. So if you click this button, you will be taken directly to the page in your TYPO3 backend. So that's what we're working on right now. There's a couple more things in the pipeline, which is amazing for developers. So we have a beta review of a full-blown database query analysis. We have a beta of a module in the admin panel which will show all available hooks and which hooks have been used in the current request. So there's more stuff to come. If you have anything else you want to see in the admin panel, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.